Welcome to Dodger Stadium. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the Los. And on the hill for the Dodgers, Blake Snell. What should we keep an eye on here?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
And there's one down. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Oh, he gloves it. Oh, a great flip. And that's a great play for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Brendan Donovan.
Good fastball going early until they show they can make some good contact. You keep on throwing the pitch.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there.
There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. Now it's Randy Arozarena. Late on that fastball. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Safely into second. He's got a double. So runner at second, 2 down. And now it's Josh Naylor. Hey. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the third and final game of the series. Laser to the gap, should score the run. Arozarena flies around third. He'll score easily, and they take a 3-run lead. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double. Rob Refsnyder up next for the Mariners. Base hit. Hernandez quickly throws it in, and that's good enough to hold the lead runner at third. Runners now at the corners. J.P. Crawford can't hold up, and that's a strike. In the air to left center. Base hit into the outfield. Runner from third in to score. To second, and he's out. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Here comes the 0-1. That one fouled off. Inside. Yeah, the count 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. Here's a 1-2.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
That ball went out.
Swings through that one for strike two.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone. 2 down, bases empty. Here comes Max Muncy. And the 0-2. Got him. Strikes out. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Mariners, Kyle Farmer. Ball one there. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first. Got hit around a little bit. Just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff for the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location. Sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
The 2-1. That smash towards center. One up, one down. Back to the top of the Seattle order. Now it's the right fielder, Victor Robles. Ripped to third and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Rodriguez stands in now and watches strike one.
That's a ball.
The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Stays alive.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Swing and a miss. Bottom of the second. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Will Smith. Swing and a foul straight back. Foul ball. Castillo, 33 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Here's Kyle Tucker. There's a line drive to left field. Takes it in for the out. Here's Mookie Betts now. For as much as we talk about Mookie Betts' success at the plate, defensively, he's turned into a brilliant outfielder. He's won the Gold Glove 6 times in right field, and yet in 2025, he was a finalist at shortstop, which is absolutely incredible. Betts hanging in there. He's a tough at bat. Breaks his bat and pops it up. And he beats it. He's safe. So man aboard. Next to the dish is Freddie.
Inside, ball 1.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Oh, great grab on the dive. It's there, and that's a great play. New inning getting started, and stepping in for the Mariners, Brendan Donovan. High fly ball out into left center field. And there's one down. Here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. He's 1 for 1 with a 2-run homer his first time up. Line to left, and it goes just foul.
So close to possible extra bases right there. Just couldn't keep it fair down the line.
And a foul ball. The 0-2. Oh, look at the stop. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Randy Arozarena digs in now. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that'll do it. Back here at Chavez Ravine, set for the bottom of the third, Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
You know, these Dodgers, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 8.
The tag, and he's out. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Just missed. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 1-1. And a foul ball. That pitch just misses the inside corner. Ball 2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Takes it in for the out. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Struck out swinging his first time. Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. Smoked into left. This looks like extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he's in with a stand-up double. So, runner at second, 2 down. Teoscar Hernandez now at the plate. Not even close there. And it's 1-1. Swings through that one. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the last half of the third. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Way back there, it's got a chance. And it bangs off the wall. Runner scores from second as they get one back. And in at second with an RBI double.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. In the air, left side. Should be extra bases. Coming home. And that is that. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Start of the 4th. Well, he's been knocked around pretty good so far, but they've got him back out there at least to begin the inning.
Yeah, and you wonder just the strength and perhaps the health of that bullpen for him to go back out there. But he's taking this one for the team. Perhaps he can stabilize things and the offense can score some runs for him.
Now it's the Mariners DH, Rob Refsnyder.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 1. That one found hard the other way. Two. Hard hit, right side. Throw on to Freeman. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. 2 down, base is empty. And the batter will be the shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
Check swing, and he went. That is strike 2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's got a chance. That one hops against the fence. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Kyle Farmer up to the plate now. Up the middle. Betts whips it to first. And the inning is over. Back here in L.A., bottom 4, Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Swing and a miss. 0-2. Got him swinging. So here's Kyle Tucker now. He's 0 for 1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
In the air to left center. Arozarena gets under it. Takes it in for the out. Here's Mookie now. Reached on an infield single his first time. He swings and fouls one off. That one lifted to left. Arozarena settles under this one, and that will end the inning. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the Mariners' leadoff man, Victor Robles. In the air to left center. Hernandez on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
The 0-2. And that skips in the dirt. That's a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Stepping in, Brendan Donovan. He is singled and he is flied to left. In the air, left field. Hernandez on the move. Makes the grab and there's 2 out. So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Cal Raleigh. He's already homered here in this one. Rodriguez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Tucker going back. Adios, pelota. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. And now Randy Arozarena. Sliced hard but foul. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. In the air, right field. And that is that. Back here at Chavez Ravine, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Nope, outside.
They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Freeman hits it in the air. 1 down. Here's the center fielder, Andy Pajes. Grounded out his first time up. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. Lifted in the air, right field. Brings it in. 2 down. Tommy Edman at the plate. Fly to left his first time. And that one fouled off. Late swing, foul to the left. Two down, nobody on. Gonna count 1 and 2. Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. Another 1-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Back here at Dodger Stadium, and stepping in for the Mariners, Josh Naylor. Fought off foul.
Well, these Mariners, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well. With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
The 0-2. In the air, left field, down the line. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Throw on to Freeman, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. In now is the Mariners DH, Rob Refsnyder. And that one hammered. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. And now it's going to be J.P. Crawford. Slider clips the corner. 1 out and a runner at second, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Hernandez coming on. 2 down. Now it's the second baseman, Kyle Farmer. A new arm into the game. The righty, Edgardo Henriquez.
And with the big,
he gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with 2 gone. Here's Robles. The Mariners going with a pinch hitter, Luke Raley, looking for a big hit with 2 out, runners at first and second. A very surprising intentional walk here from the dugout. That loads the bases. Rodriguez up to bat next, lays off for a ball. That one catches the zone, and now it's even 1-1.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity.
Oh, now this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. 1 run across, a second scores as well. It's a 2-run single, and they're pulling away up by 7 now. So 2 on with 2 away. Brendan Donovan up next for the Mariners, and that's a base hit. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Base is now loaded with 2 away. Cal Raleigh will hit next.
Ball.
Check swing went around, and the count even at 1. This one's blistered. No doubt about it. Out of here. Grand slam. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. Arozarena in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Two down, nobody on. Pop foul out of play off to the right.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. This one in the air, right field. Snags it on the run. And this one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off. For a moment.
I'm game.
Will Klein gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Raley takes it in for the out. One away. And now Teoscar Hernandez.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got his second double of the game.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Max Muncy at the dish. And another ball.
We've got some superstitions up here in the booth, and you never can say, hey, this game's going really fast early in the ball game.
Yeah, that is one of the ways that we are capable of putting the jinx on the game, is talking about how fast the game is going. That normally will grind it to a screeching halt.
No question.
Rodriguez moving under this one. And there's two down. Will Smith to the plate. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Fly ball down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. Out towards left center. Arozarena in position. And that is the third out of the inning.